In this lesson, we'll be discussing Excel formulas. A formula in Excel is used to do mathematical calculations. Formulas always start with the equal sign typed in the cell, followed by your calculation. Formulas can be used for calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let's take a look at how you can apply these formulas to your data. In Excel, we have the arithmetic operations. The arithmetic operation goes hand in hand with the Excel formulas explained in the previous lesson. We have different operators in Excel. First, we'll start with the addition operator. Addition uses the plus symbol in Excel, and it's also known as plus. There are two ways to do addition in Excel, either using the plus symbol in a formula or by using the sum function. We'll take a look at that now. We have this data. We're going to perform different operations starting from addition down to subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let's start with addition. Start by selecting the cell E2. That is where we want to put our answer for the addition of these values. Now, this data involves the name of staffs and the goods sold by them. So we have the gadgets, groceries, and body care. So Pamela sold $20 of gadgets. She also sold $12 of grocery, and she sold $108 of body care. Now we want to know the total sales of Pamela. Let's start with the first operator, addition. So we are adding all the sales of Pamela, or would also add the sales of all the sales reps. In addition, for Excel, you can add numbers manually. For example, you can simply start with your equal sign and you can add any number. Say, for example, you want to add 5 plus 5. And simply insert the number manually and press your enter key, and you have your value. However, in this case, we are not adding manually because we already have our numbers here. We are going to select the cell, individual cell, to get our answer. So let's start. You start by pressing your equal sign. You click on the cell you want to add, left click on it, put your equal sign plus, put your plus sign plus C2 plus D2, enter. And here you have it, 140. If you calculate this manually, you would get your answer. Let's try that. So if we do equal to 20 plus 12 plus 108, I have 140. Let's try to calculate the sales for Gideon. So we have equal to, select the cell B3 plus. You can also type the name of the cell if you know the name of the cell. However, it's much better to click on the cell. Let's try typing the name of the cell, C3. And as you see, it highlighted. Let's also type the name of the cell. This is D, column D, and row 3. So the name of the cell is D3. See it highlighted. Now press your enter key, and here you have it. So Gideon sold $262 worth of items. Recall when we started, we said that addition can be done using the plus or sum. Let's try sum so you can know the difference between the two. For sum, you use equal to sum. and you open a bracket, select the first cell, B4, column is the sign for sum. This is it, column, then select the last cell. Now in this case, you don't have to select the cell one after the other. So you select the last cell, which is D4, and it automatically selects from the first cell to the last cell where you stopped. Now you close the bracket and enter, and you have it, you have your total sales. Now look at the difference between these two, sum and the one we use the plus sign. The major difference is for the one we use the plus sign, we add each cell one after the other. But for summation, you just add the first and the last cell. Now say for example, we want to get what is the total sales for all the gadget sales across the store. We want to know how much gadget was sold. Now all you have to do is you come down to where you have your total. You start from the first sum, and you open the bracket. You start with the first cell, B2. Remember the colon sign for summation, colon. The last cell, B20. Close your bracket and you have it. Now the total gadget sales is $1,222. Now if you still want to check the total sales for groceries, you apply the same procedure, equal to sum, open the bracket, select the first cell, C2, summation, colon, the last cell, you're summing. If you want to sum up to Marvel, you click on the last cell. This will sum from C2 to C10. But in this case, we're not doing that. We're summing all of it. So you start from C2 down to C20, close bracket, you enter, and you have it. Try this yourself using body care and see if you would get the same answer with me. If you got the same answer, well, congratulations. You've understood addition operation using sum. You can also try to use the plus operator to sum up all the sales of every reps for both gadgets, groceries, and body care. Try to repeat this process from Albert to Abbas, and let's see if you would get the same answer as me. If you got the same answers, well, congratulations. You've understood how to add using the plus and the summation. Let's go to subtraction.